And welcome back to the Texas Underground Radar. I am your host, JVaz, and we got a whole bunch of D-Town legendary shit in the building today.
Hey.
And who better to introduce them than my co-host, Mr. Never Die. Talk to us, Never Die.
Hey, what's good, man? We got the Texas Underground Radar going right now.
Okay.
We got some motherfucking D-Town legends in this bitch. Got M. Dot, motherfucking Boss Vegas, motherfucking Microwave Rollie.
Yeah.
Shit's going down, man.
Eternal, a.k.a. Mr. Never Die.
Yeah.
Mr. Never Die.
Already.
Another D-Town legend.
Already. So shit, I want to kick it off, man. How did this alliance come together? I've been seeing y'all boys doing a bunch of shows, moving together. How did M. Dot, Boss Vegas, and Microwave Rollie?
Organically. That's all I gotta say. Organically.
Already.
You know, eternal. I'm gonna say eternal. You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
all
Is it cool if I call you Eternal too?
Yeah.
That's a blessing, baby.
That's all up.
A whole bunch of syllables. Mr. Never gonna die.
You know, I'm gonna say the youngin in this trio right here is Microwave Rollie,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? He you know,
Young legend in the game, young legend in the making, man.
artists coming hard. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When you working so hard like that, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, it's just bound to fucking happen and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Amen.
unity. We just toasted right now for unity, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you know how long we've been pushing that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, in D-Town,
Facts,
and you know what I'm
facts.
saying? So it's like maybe this will be the bridge for other artists, you know what I'm saying, younger, you know what I'm saying, and happening right now to do that alliance too, you know.
That's why I had to ask, bro, because I
Sure.
love to see it, man. That's what I would push so much for when I lived in Dallas. I'd be like, man, we gotta unite, we gotta unite. And I love to see that y'all, especially the power that all y'all bring together, that y'all coming together
Well, you know,
and moving
it's
like that.
funny you say that, Eternal, because it's three generations of artists right here.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when I was coming up in the game, I used to hear about M. Dot.
Yeah.
M. Dot was one of the first artists in Dallas that was getting rotation on the radio.
Oh, facts,
so that was
facts.
like a big inspiration to me. Got me like, yo, man, I gotta get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Rollie, like we speak, it's the younger generation, but it's three powerhouses, man, that all respect each other. We know what everybody does. We know what everybody brings to the table.
Definitely.
And the chemistry is just, come on now, you know?
Already, hell yeah.
And speaking of the trio, we got an album, you know what I'm saying, we 8 songs deep. You know what I'm saying? Should be dropping here in about 2-3 more months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
it's gonna be popcorn. It's gonna be popping all over the place.
Yeah, you got a title for it yet?
not yet. Not yet. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll get to that, but you know what I'm saying? It's showing, you know, that versatility. You know, like man,
Different
Vegas.
different styles. My bad for cutting you off.
Yeah,
Different
no.
styles, bro. I love it. You hear me?
Already,
I love it, bro.
already.
Different styles, man.
Yeah. So
Like you said, different generations, different styles.
Yeah.
Boom,
it's in
combination.
the works.
Already.
It'll be
Say.
done. You know what I'm saying? Soon. So you know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that.
Oh yeah.
Already.
So, man, Never Die, he's a very chill dude, right? He don't really show too much emotion. But when I tell you this guy was excited to have you guys on here, it was dope, man. It was dope to see him actually
OG.
show some sort of emotion. And he kept telling me how you guys are legendary in Dallas. And it's like, bro, coming from another legend himself, you know, it's something that says a lot. And then he was telling me about you, M. Dot, that you were the first Mexican to rap out of Dallas.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hate answering. I hate answering that question, right? Like, you know.
Speak your truth, King. Speak your
you know
truth.
What I'm saying? Like because I was just telling the story out here, right? Like, you know, when I was doing it, you know what I'm saying, the Deep Ellum days, you know what I'm saying, like going to battle and you know, I always say this, you know, if I sound like a broken record, stop me, Rollie, right? But you know, the movie 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? That was my story here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have to go in there and show myself and prove myself, you know what I'm saying, that I could, you know what I'm saying, wordplay, metaphor, you know what I'm saying, do the pronouns, all that, you know. So it was hard, you know what I'm saying? Never got the title of being a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was like, nah, you got to be Puerto Rican. Nah, you got to be Dominican. You got to be Cuban. You got to be something else, right? And so for me to say, was I the first Mexican? I have to say yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're here to understand that I paved the way for an Eternal, for Vegas, for Microwave Rollie, you know what I'm saying? And other artists, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Off the top of my head, I can't name them all, but man, we got some dope Mexicans, man, in Dallas.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Texas, period.
They need to be heard.
Texas,
you know what I'm saying?
period.
Like, I mean, shit, even in Houston, you know, it's like I can name some right now that I'm just like, God damn, who's this kid? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's part of the reason why we're doing this show, man, to help spread the light and show love to everybody, man. All the cities across Texas.
Yes. So, you know, again, just first one doing it off the group Two Tone. You know what I'm saying? We jumped on the tour, the Lowrider tour, back when the Lowrider was, you know what I'm saying, the main magazine Lowrider. You know what I'm saying? Got to do shows with Kid Frost, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just everybody that was doing
Onyx.
in LA. I mean, man, Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, having to prove myself every time.
DJ Laz. Holla at DJ Laz too, baby.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
First nigga that got signed with DJ Laz, man. You hear me? Yeah, that's facts too.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? When we were doing Two-Tone, we were doing a lot of shows. You know what I'm saying? You get.
What year was that? What year was that, Doc?
Shit, 1993, homie, 94.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm showing my age, hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm showing my age, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1993, Two-Tone. 94, 95, Laz started seeing, you know what I'm saying, like what was good with me.
And who you were with Norby back then?
Norby,
but he was manipulator back then, right?
Yeah, he's Norbiega now.
Shout out to Norbiega, man.
Yeah.
Ghetto house music, Oak Cliff,
Oh,
Texas.
Yeah. And if you from Dallas and you ain't hit Norby Studio, what was it? Backdoor Studio or Door? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like shit, man. He's recorded Pimp C. I mean, you know, Gucci Mane. Like, I mean, all these people have gone through his studio. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying, with Two-Tone.
And then I didn't know this, but you told me you were a part of Big Al and the Buddha Clan. Man, I used to jam the fuck out that CD, bro. That was one of my favorite albums ever come out of Dallas, bro.
R.I.P. to Mabuda and Big Al. You know
Already.
what I'm saying?
Dallas legends.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Inset,
that
baby.
was, you know what I'm saying, a real, like, I guess nationwide, you know what I'm saying, record that we hit. You know, Texas Niggas and Walk With Me. I mean,
Niggas ain't playing in Texas, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even back then, just not too long ago, I got off the phone with Renaissance from Motor Soldiers, right? Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Fort Worth Renaissance, baby.
Yeah, Funky Town, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he was like, I didn't know you were Mexican. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes again, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I you know what I'm saying, just the rapping skills, I guess, you know, whatever, right? But to this day, you know what I'm saying, he'll recite word for word, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just like, already, you know what I'm saying? But that was the Buddha Clan.
And you were in Inset.
With Inset, yes, that you just told me, and I can't believe this. My man turned down from being with Inset.
Yeah,
you know
I had just gotten out of Latin Embassy, and Patrick F hit me up. He's like, hey, bro, I'm starting this new group, Inset. And I was like, man, bro, I just got out of a group. I'm trying to go solo right now. But, man, that would have been some legendary shit with the boy M. Dot, Rickster. That's when Rickster first jumped to the game. Was hot than a motherfucker.
Oh, East D,
I mean,
East Dallas.
I told him, right? I told him, I was like, man, dog, that would have been, you know what I'm saying, the 3 black artists and the 3 Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, if y'all didn't know, you know what I'm saying, Eternal is another legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm speaking, you know what I'm saying, my man right here, he knows, you know what I'm saying? But,
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the Latin Embassy on the Latin side, because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was determined to get it on the black side. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And I remember having a conversation with Pitbull, right? And shout out to Pit.
I love my Cubans.
You know what I'm saying? He looks at me, right? And you know, he's loving my... I tell the story with DJ Laz, right? I'm with DJ Laz in DJ Laz studio, and I'm going, you know, the nigga, the quicker the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking spitting, right? You know what I'm saying? And I look
more hot in here.
and I see Pit, cornrows, right? There's big cornrows, right? And he's looking at me. He's just studying me, right? He's like, yo, who the fuck is this guy here, right? You know what I'm saying? So we started chopping it up, right? Finally meet up, you know. Here I go years later, you know what I'm saying? We're popping, he's popping, you know what I'm saying, with his shit. And he tells me, yo, Doc, we got to do this for the Latinos. And I'm like, nah, I refuse to. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this for PG. Nah. I'm going to do this on, you know what I'm saying, on the, you know what I'm saying, on the hip-hop side, with, you know, the lyrical. The,
Yeah, you didn't want to be put in that box, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, here I look at Pitt, and I'm like, God damn. 150,000, you know what I'm saying, show later, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, price tag, and I'm like, fuck, I should have done that. You know
I mean, we did that on
Maybe he
purpose,
was
bro.
right.
Yeah.
We put ourselves in a box on purpose because we wanted to help kick down some doors. You know what I'm saying? So,
Let's get it.
Yes.
but at the same time, it got us a lot of love because a lot of people see Latin and they'd fucking buy the album just off the strength of that. You know
But
what I'm
that nigga
saying?
said we on the Latin hip hop section. When you go to Best Buy back in the day.
We'd
we on the
embrace
Latin
it.
hip hop
We'd
section.
embrace it, bro.
Yeah, man.
We'd embrace it.
I tell you this much now, man. You know what I'm saying? To the young artists, you know what I'm saying? I see, you know, your artists over here, G Love and Anna Mays. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all have it so easy, so conquer this motherfucking
Yeah.
shit, hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, like, you know.
We kicked down them doors
It's
for
when
y'all,
you work,
you know what I'm
though.
saying?
Because we used to do a guerrilla style, you know, we call it guerrilla style, you know what I'm saying, having to really, you know what I'm saying, up on a person's face, you know what I'm talking about? Like, this internet shit is, like, so fucking easy. Like, you can fucking sell a CD, you know what I'm saying, or music, you know what I'm saying, in China now, you know what I'm talking about? Like, so I'm happy to see these young artists, like, you know what I'm saying, just speaking G Love and Animes, these are two Latinos that can spit.
Yeah, facts.
Crushing it.
And you know, saying not too long ago we spoke Animes, you know what I'm saying, we're about trying to do a record. G Love, we're gonna do a record.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I wanna, you know what I'm saying, like touch the whole market to spread, you know what I'm saying, again, the unity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it was
facts.
like in D-Town, man, it's for some reason or another, you know what I'm saying? We're like,
Because everybody wanted to be that first
Yeah,
one.
it's like
Everybody
crabs
wanted to be the first
Crabs
one.
in
Yeah.
the bucket,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
It's
You
like-
ain't never
and,
lied.
you know, we spoke about this, right? Like, I told a story, right, about Immortal Soldiers Renaissance, you know what I'm saying? When I was popping, he reached out to me and he said, I want to do a verse, you know what I'm saying? And years later, he tells me, he was like, yo, man, how come you never charged me? And I was like, one, because you were Latino. Two is because I needed you next to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, I needed you next to me.
We had to
You know what I'm
build
saying?
each other up, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, if I charged you, you know what I'm saying, a little measly, you know, 5,000, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It would have just been not that you know, that genuine and, you know what I'm saying, love to be like, yo, I'm going to push this record with you. Now it's just like I paid you, get the fuck
It's not
on.
organically, like I said.
Exactly.
It's not organic.
Exactly.
A lot
You
of
know what I'm
people
saying?
were
Like,
scared of that competition too, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
try to give you a high ass price, a stupid ass price that they know you weren't going to pay, just because they didn't want to be on your record, because they didn't want you to come up and be competition.
I want to make a comment. I
hold
want to make a
up.
comment about something you
Never
just said
die.
about
Facts.
people
I ain't
collaborating
lying,
and
bro.
whatnot. It's so sad that these reggaeton artists are setting the blueprint, because you see everybody doing these tracks together and blowing up together, and that's the blueprint. Like, together as a whole, we can bring all of our fans together and just blow the fuck up. But for some reason in hip hop, I'm too good to
Say
collab
it,
with
I
you.
know what you're going to say.
I'm going to tell you something.
Back in the
man.
day, what happened?
Boy, I'm sitting
I like that.
with Patrick.
I said, hold on, before you say that.
Go ahead, tell me.
I said, man, you need to do. He telling me stories like this, man. You need to do a podcast. He's like, man, you sure right. Hey, push come to shove organically. Look what happened. Go ahead and tell it, big bro.
Hey, with Patrick F, you know what I'm saying, we're doing inset. You know what I'm saying?
Last
I know
one
we
stop,
mentioned
you hear
inset
me?
already, right?
Yeah,
We mentioned
yeah,
inset?
yeah.
Okay. We're doing inset. And you know what I'm saying? We touched down here in H-Town, right? And it's a big fucking table. I'm talking about every artist that you know that's popping now is in that fucking table, right? Chameleonaire, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying? And I see them fucking saying, hey, we need to come together. In order for us to blow the fuck up, we need to come together. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, why can't Dallas do that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And till this day, we can't.
Yeah.
We can't. Again,
Shout out to Dallas, man. Shout out to my D-Top player.
Hopefully
Where they
Dallas.
at?
Hey, hopefully Dallas, we get together and we do something, you know what I'm saying, big, because you know what I'm saying, like the project that Vegas, Microwave Rollie, and myself, him, that guy going. Hopefully that's the fucking bridge, man.
Yeah.
Because there's too much fucking talent.
I see it, bro.
You know
I
what I'm
see
saying,
it.
in detail. Now, you know,
The bridge already made. We just need some cars to pass by. You hear me?
Right.
The bridge already made. We got, come on, cars. All kinds of cars.
Facts,
but I was
facts.
there, homie. I was
Yeah.
there when H-Town did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, why can't
And we
do
stood
that?
there.
Bro, we used to
And we
have
stood.
meetings back in the day, but nothing would ever come from it. You know what I'm saying? For real. They be like, we gotta unify, and then they
Everybody too high and shit, smoking and shit.
Hey, you remember the Rincon brothers, right?
Yeah.
I had a conversation with them just the other day, right? Ricky Rincon. Shout out, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this video real quick with Tuck. I got one with Big Tuck.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I let Tuck.
we were like, you know what I'm saying? How come we don't have no footage, right? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the, now it's very fucking easy, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I don't have no footage of me opening up for Selena.
R.I.P. to Selena, man.
All right,
I let
And that's
Corpus
fucking
Christi.
big. You figure there would be some kind of
You know
footage
what I'm
out there.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I have
Nigga, Ice.
nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I opened up for Destiny's Child. I opened up for Usher. I opened up for, you know what I'm saying, Aaliyah. Man, when I seen Aaliyah, homie, I'm starstruck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, whenever I see her, I'm going to holler at her. I'm like, you know. Nah.
Yeah.
It was nothing. I saw her and I was just starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
No proof.
No proof. Huh?
Same thing.
No
we
proof.
open up for Trick Daddy, Little John, fucking Petey Pablo, motherfucking
You know what I'm saying?
Ludacris.
Like that's crazy, man. Like, and now, you know, we
Ram Herrera. Halle my nigga Ram Herrera. You.
we did a show with Yin Yang Twins. Who else was on?
Hey.
MB Riders. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm taking pictures, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I need proof now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need proof
Hey,
now.
G-Lil say all the time, if you ain't recording it, you weren't there.
Yeah. Well, what's that? If it ain't on Instagram, it didn't exist.
It didn't happen.
You weren't there.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I mean,
If you ain't got the Polaroid, you ain't there.
hey,
I want the original picture. I want the yellow camera at Walmart.
But shit, you had a huge shit with Here I Go, bro. Motherfucking radio play rotation, video was in rotation.
man. You know, Here I Go was it was, you know, I gotta say the one that got me, you know, that love.
That was your biggest moment, you say?
Biggest moment. Well, yeah, I would have to say biggest moment.
Hold up, though. First Mexican with Pimp C, though.
Oh yeah,
Album
yeah,
with
yeah,
Pimp C.
Oh yeah, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
My bad. It's on the list. I'm fucking up the list, huh? Shit.
You know, Here I Go. When I did it, it brought the radio rotation. You know what I'm saying? The video was shot by Boomtown.
Holla at Boomtown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my man.
That shit was epic, bro.
Oh
That shit was
yeah.
epic.
You know, and you know, no video like it's done now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about this was movie sets.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
yeah.
cranes and
Holla at Dallas
You know, that
Star.
Boy, the corner
Star
store
Dallas.
sneaking and
Broom.
shit. I like, yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
dude,
Real as fuck.
So it was big, man.
Here
You know
I
what I'm saying? Like,
go. Here I go.
Yeah.
Check the boy. Yeah.
get in rotation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. Like, you know, my man was just telling me right now, like, man, getting that nation love, man. I was just like, yeah, I remember it. Like, and you know, I was telling my man here, like, you know, because I didn't know he was in the rap game too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, so you stop and he's doing this now. I was like, man, that's good, because when I stopped, it wasn't still music. Like I stopped and I became a coach. You know what I'm saying? I was a soccer coach and
Coach M. Dot, what's up with it?
yeah, you know, and you know, and still, you know, I was.
I let my Rayados fans.
Yeah, because you know, Monterrey Rayados, you know, same from Mexico, came down,
Charlie Rodriguez.
opened up an academy here, you know what I'm saying, and made me the director, right? So I got a lot of kids that are playing, you know what I'm saying, professional right now.
World
Damn,
Cup.
that's what's up,
World
bro.
Cup. Like literally.
Already.
Jonathan Gonzalez. Holla at Jonathan Gonzalez. Charlie Rodriguez.
Gonzalez, Charlie Rodriguez, Funes Mori, the twin brothers.
Holla at Argentina. What's up with it?
Mexican national team.
Damn, that's what's up,
So
bro.
you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm doing lessons, you know what I'm saying, here, private lessons, you know what I'm saying, soccer lessons.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't do that no more. But I, you know, I was.
Don't even call. I don't do that no more. Don't even call. Don't DM me. I don't do that no more.
Yeah, so
I
you know,
retired.
when I stopped, and you know, it's in Rollie, you know what I'm saying, comes in and he's like, yo, Dot, you know what I'm saying, what's up, man? Like, you know, you still got this shit. And I'm like, nah, man. I was like, I don't even want to fuck with music, you know, because the love that we got. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It
You get a
wasn't-
bad taste in your mouth
And I
sometimes,
was
bro.
just like, you know
That
what,
studio was getting dust. You hear me? Now that whole looking shiny with some pledge.
Rollie comes in, right, and I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do a song. Boom, you know, we do one, and I'm just like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this one came out good. You know
Doing
what I'm
one, doing two. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
organically, we got an album.
saying? We
Yeah.
got 2 albums now, homie, man. Like,
That's
you know
what's
what
up.
I'm
We doing videos in Mexico, literally.
Oh man, dog, that's another thing. Hey, doing that now, that's crazy, homie. The way Mexico is now,
Real.
with all the cartel and you know what I'm saying, all that bullshit going on, and me and Rollie doing fucking videos out there.
What? En las carreteras? What?
So looking back on it with that big, huge hit you had, is there anything that you would do different, like to kind of capitalize on it more? Just speaking to the people so that way we give them some game and shit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, man. If you got, you know, I'll go back to doing, like, for example, I did a college show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knows Vanilla Ice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He owe me money. Look at that.
This boy, this man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're doing our shit, right? This man comes in and he's fucking still doing Ice Ice Baby. And I'm talking about college kids are fucking going crazy, homie.
Yeah.
Like 17, 8, you know, 21-year-olds, right? They're fucking going crazy. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So for me to say, I wish I would have capitalized on Here I Go more, like in the sense of kept it going, kept it going. Because you know what I'm saying?
Different management,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like my management wasn't, you know what I'm saying, so straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shit happens, you know, in real life. You know what I'm saying? So my manager went through some shit. I wish I would have capitalized, like for example, Big Tuck. You know what I'm saying? This man could still fucking perform for the next 10 years off of fucking Southside Gorillas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not a stain on me.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And Travis Scott even showed him love at the beginning of that song.
Yes, dog. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like.
I like the royalty checks.
and I wish, so my thing is, like, I wish I would have never fell off and did the soccer. Not saying that it was a bad thing, but. You know, me coming back into the game, I thought I would get picked up right where I left off.
That's why I
but
tell this next generation,
what if you would have
bro,
had social media back then?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Social media was a fucking thing back then.
Yeah. man, it's all about consistency in this game, bro. All about consistency. You got to keep your face out there, keep your name out there, keep pushing, because once you stop, you get cold, bro.
I'm going to tell you something, Eternal, man. We're doing new songs, shit, probably every 3 days, right? We're safe to say. Every 3 days, right? So... you know, this generation, I always say, like, this generation has ADHD or something.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's like, if that one fucking song is not hitting in that week, you got to hit them with another one.
Yeah, you drop a whole album and they're like, what's next? What's next?
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the only bad thing about it. Like, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's push this one, let's push this one, let's push it. Like, here I go. I mean, I got so other motherfucking albums. I mean, you know, records besides Here I Go, but we pushed it so much that, you know what I'm saying, it caught on, right?
Yeah.
And now we're dropping fucking, you know, records every other fucking 2 or 3 days, and if it don't hit, we gotta go to the next one.
Yeah.
If it don't hit, we gotta go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it
ain't like back in the day when the artists used to drop an album every 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, like back in the day,
Yeah.
you gotta drop an album every 2 months, bro.
Yeah.
To keep up, you know, consistency.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Drop them
'Cause everybody
singles,
wake up
stay
out
in
their
their
bed and
face.
want to be a rapper. Ain't no disrespect to all the new rappers though. You hear me? I love them to death.
Hey,
Just send that deposit.
And going back to what you know what he was saying, like, you know, the features and shit like that, right? Heard through the grapevine, right? That Lil Wayne was just jumping on everybody's shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like no payment, no nothing. He loved the song. He was like, let me jump on it. You know what I'm talking about? And
Because they wanted to stay relevant.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
He said, I never know what rapper gonna blow up. So they might be the littlest thing right now, but I'm gonna jump on that song. They're gonna blow up, and I'm gonna be blessed.
Highlight
forever.
Yellow Beezy.
Hey, Yellow Beezy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's what Lucky Luciano was doing back in the day too. Lucky Luciano and GT Garza, they were always working with people's budgets. I mean, I was trying to get Lucky on a track back in the day.
What's your budget?
And yes, exactly. I was like, hey,
That's OG, man.
and Homer was talking about, oh, I pay $600. Then I hit up Lucky. He's like, what's your budget? I said $300. Let's do it.
What's your budget?
You know what I'm saying?
Volume 1 coming soon.
And GT Garza, the same thing. Hey, what's your budget? And the next thing you know, blow up.
Hey, and those are two, you know, I hate to say this, right, because I also tell the story, right? Doc, what up, Doc? You know what I'm saying? From the Feel It Fresh crew, that's where I know you, baby. You know what I'm saying? D-Town legend.
Man,
you know, I'm at a Super
motherfucking
Bowl.
rap game legend,
yeah,
bro.
Oh, shit, you know what I'm saying?
Riding for the Chronic and
No one
Snoop
can
and
do it
Dre.
better.
And,
Hell,
come on now.
You talking about Dr. Dre's cousin?
DOC.
DOC?
Yeah.
DOC, you know what I'm
Dr.
saying?
Dre's cousin, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't think he's his cousin, but
Yeah, but he's not Dre's cousin.
related.
You talking about the one that was in the movies?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Doc, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm at a Super Bowl party, right? I'm there. And Uptight, shout out to Uptight, he's one of the other artists.
Uptight, what's up with it?
Texas, Buddha Clan, the Buddha Clan. You know what I'm saying? So he invites me to Doc's, crib, and fucking, rappers, mansion, fucking pool, whatever. And I'm like, shit, Super Bowl party. I forgot who was playing, Green Bay Packers, I think, hell, right? And he takes me there, Uptight takes me there, because, one of the stories too, back in the days when the Chronic was being made, Dr. Dre wanted the coldest white boy, which was Eminem, the coldest black guy, which was Uptight, and the coldest Mexicano was with the other Eminem, me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Came knocking on the door, Uptight, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what's up? He was like, yo, man, Dr. Dre wants to fly you, you know what I'm saying, out to Los Angeles. And I'm like, well, what about Mabuda? You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to the motherfucking game now.
Yeah.
I'm
Clan.
like, what about Mabuda, hell? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? My nigga, hell, right? Nah, he don't want him. He wants you. Man, tell Dr. Dre to fuck himself then, hell. And that's the fucking shit I regret.
I should have fucked
I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Hey man, hey, you got balls to go tell Dr. Dre go fuck himself.
I'm loyal to the, you know what I'm saying, to the motherfucking game. And I was like, man, what the fuck, dog? So anyways, we're there with Doc, right? And he was like, yo, so you Eminem, right? From Dallas. I'm like, yeah. He said, spit something. So I spit something. Whang, you know what I'm saying? I'm spitting. And he's like, man, you the coldest motherfucking Mexican I ever seen touch the mic.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? But I took it in the sense of like, damn, why do you have to say Mexican?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, you know what I'm saying? I could go hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? With anybody. I don't give a fuck what race you are. You know what I'm saying? But he said Mexican. But still coming from
Fucking
Doc.
Mexican.
Shit, I was in, you know what I'm saying, cloud nine. And shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I let all my
you know what I'm
mess.
saying? Like, man, I was
The
just
Mexicans,
like,
not the Mexicans. The Mexicans.
so I was
the
like, oh,
Mexicans.
yes. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's one thing that I say now. Like, you know, I'm like, man, you know, why do we have to be labeled in you know, like my man just said right now, we're in the Latin hip-hop side. You know, I remember when, I think he was from H-Town, homeboy that got assigned to Jay-Z.
Aztec.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they put out an article saying, you know, Jay-Z was like, well, we don't have a lane for you. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about, hell, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you know, yeah, you're right, hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I'm like, you know, what the fuck you talking about?
Hey, I saw David Banner talking at a conference a couple days ago, and he was talking about how they were signing independent artists so they could shut them down. Like he said, South Park, Mexican, Little Flip, David Banner, they were signing them just so they could shut them the fuck down.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Because they're making all this bread independent, and they don't want to play ball the way they want to play ball, so they just sign you so they can sit you the fuck down. Yep.
Man, that's crazy. Well, I guess I want to quit now.
Since we're here.
Yo, man, hold on, man. I want to see how this shit turned out.
Hey, but I gotta ask you, bro. With Pimp C, he got out of prison. Were you one of the first features that he did when he got out of prison?
I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. Like,
he said the first Mexican that Pimp C ever did a record with.
Hey, first Mexicano, homie, and he would
rest in peace to the legend, man.
Hey, Pimp C, hey, man,
Tell
you
the
know,
Taco Cabana story.
man, hey, I think it was a Taco Cabana here in H-Town. What's the Taco Cabana here called in H-Town?
Nah, they got Taco Cabana here.
They got Taco Cabana, but it wasn't Taco Cabana. It was something else. And
Taco
on a
House.
Friday night, homie, Friday night, I'm talking about, it was like a club on a Friday night, full of blacks, hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it, hell, man. He tells me to meet him there, right? Pimp C. And I was the first artist. When he came out, I was the first, because he tells me the story.
Oh, shit.
He tells me the story. He goes, man, I can't get T.I. off the phone.
What kind of car he was in?
Oh, a Bentley.
Hell
What color?
Yeah, you know
The what Jay Prince bought him.
Man. Hell yeah. Hey, dog, he goes, man, I can't get T.I. off the phone. And I'm like, wow, what's up, you know? He's like, man, he wants me to produce him something, but I ain't producing no more. Because I'm just rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pimp. So he tells me to meet him there, right? And I'm just like, and this is when Katrina hit, homie. So you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? It was fucking like they were trying to give us bodyguards, homie.
Damn.
That's how bad it was
Yeah.
in H-Town. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm from Pleasant Grove, baby. Like Dallas, Texas.
Greedy
Like,
Grove.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so you know,
My Grove Rats.
yeah, we pull up. You know, it's this place, like I said, it was kind of like a Taco Cabana, right? And I'm hungry, right? So I get down there like, yo, hey, you can't get down there, man. Like, you're a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm hungry. So I get in line, right? And I'm telling my man, he turned on, it's packed, dog. Like, it looks like a club. You know what I'm saying? So then Pimp walks in, mean coat up and everything, man. And I'm expecting people to be like, oh shit, that's Pimp. Man, everybody was just like, what's up? You know, Pimp went to the restroom. He looked at me, he said, Dot? And I said, yeah. He said, come on. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get nothing to eat. I'm fucking hungry, right? So I get in the car, right? And he starts telling me that story about T.I., you know. And then he was like, yo, man, have you heard of, you know, some record, right? And I was like, nah. He goes, check out the new shit we putting out. And he shows me, I got Bobby by the pound, Whitney by the key. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I was like, Pimp. And he was like, you like this shit? I said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to tell him, let me jump on that.
Already, hell yeah.
But he shows, hey, dog, he shows me the whole fucking album before anybody fucking hears it.
Damn.
Amen.
Anybody fucking hears it.
I let Bum B and UGK staff,
Oh,
man. It's going
Bum
down,
B.
baby. Port
Hey,
Arthur, what's up with
I'm
it?
gonna reach out to you, Bum, man. We finna do a record too, man. You know what I'm saying?
really?
Like, 'cause,
Rolling Green, where you at?
so anyways, we do the record, right? And he's tripping out too, right? He's like, yo, where's your bodyguards and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't need no bodyguards. So that made him more like, you know what I'm saying? More like, oh, this motherfucker's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So then I tell him one favor. I was like, yo, Pimp, I'm a fucking fan, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, I'm talking to you, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, I'm a fucking fan. And he's like, what's up, Dot? And I said, when you write your verse, say my name.
Yo.
And he said, I got you.
He said, let me know what real. Say my name.
He said, M. Dot and Sweet
Hey, I
Jones.
was gonna bring that up too, bro.
Yeah, oh, man.
Shit,
dog,
he said your name in the motherfucking verse.
Yeah. And you know, we in the fucking studio. I'm talking about telling the story. So I mean, like how it was back in the days. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sampling came. He said he used to send records, you know what I'm saying, to the company. And he'd be like, yo, man, we can't clear that sample. He goes, don't worry about it. I'll take it out. He'll just turn it down. He send it back out. That's how much, man, dog, Pimp was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he turned it down so much to the point where that ear couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
And he said, fuck it, we're running.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
That's what's up.
oh, my man, Pimp, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to be safe to say that the only Latino, man, Mexicano, to do a record with Pimp, man.
That's what's up,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? And it was hard, though. Like he just didn't do records with anybody, man. Like, you know, Pimp was very, you know, picky on
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
facts,
who he did
facts,
shit with,
facts.
man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Playing Skills. They did the production on it.
Already.
We did the remix here recently, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Playing
yeah.
Skills legendary, man.
Oh man,
Playing Skills are legends, yeah.
Playing
Shit, did a
Skills.
riding with Chameleon there, shit, fucking working with Daddy Yankee, fucking all kinds of
So, you
crazy
know,
shit. Lil Wayne and T-Pain.
Frankie J.
Yeah.
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to
Holla at the Goombia King.
I'm blessed to say that I've worked with you know, some of the best in the game,
Yeah.
man.
Shit, they did the intro on Restless in Texas too.
Man, dog, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, still to say, I'm still working with the best, dog, because you got Microwave Rollie.
I got diamonds.
You
I
Vegas,
got
you know what I'm
Dallas
saying?
on my
And
chest.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we get these records with animes and G-Love, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still, you know what I'm saying, trying to work with people who I think, you know what I'm saying, who I think got, you know what I'm saying, like you know, they're valid in the game now, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I just don't, also, you know, not trying to be, I guess the whole of the industry and shit, like, be like, I'll work with you. You know what I'm saying?
We are on this and that.
But
We
when
are
you
on
see
this
the
and that.
talent, bro, I mean, that's what we gotta do.
Already.
We are on this and that street, so you know. I got a question for Rollie. Rollie, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying?
What's up with
I've been tuned into the whole Lucky Luciano.
Holla at the chairman of the board, man. You know what I'm talking about?
And I had a
Carne
question.
camarón.
I had a question for you, bro, because like I said, I'm pretty familiar with you, you know, because like I said, I've been a fan of Lucky and everything Lucky has done. And
Man, before you say something, let me get a shot at that Don Julio. I'm talking about. Voice kind of sound a little
Answer correctly.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what I'm
Hey, we keep a gangster on this motherfucker.
Salud.
Anybody else want a shot?
We good.
Since I'm asking the question, let me go
Yes,
ahead.
sir. Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and you know what I'm saying.
Hey, shout out to DJ China Lee in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Gangsta
microwave rolling
Laz.
shot.
G-Love taking a shot with us.
Microwave time.
Hey, salud.
Salud.
I know the purple is fake, but I still ate it.
Bendición, baby.
Wakala.
So what I was gonna ask was, like I said, I've kept up with Lucky and everything Lucky has done and whatnot, and I know you were steaking shrimp. Are you still steaking shrimp? And how exactly the connection with Lucky
Had it
Luciano
on my
happened?
belly. Steak and shrimp. You hear me?
Dude, every orders.
It's that full life.
That's it.
That's his whole
Holla at
life.
Tomcat, holla at Lil Cool, Trails, everybody to steak and shrimp. DB, Doughboy, you hear me? Big Joey, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, Lil Lucky for San Antonio too, man. Can't forget about him. You know what I'm talking about?
How'd you link with Lucky?
Oh man, it's a crazy story. That was before the iPhones. What year was the iPhone?
That was 2006.
Okay, that was probably like after the new iPhone, the first one. So I had a flip phone at the time. You know what I'm talking about? You get it flip phone. How that little flip, man?
Before the iPhone.
I was chilling with my kinfolk and shit. You know what I'm talking about? We're at the spot. I was hungry in the mud. And long story short, so I went and ordered some steak and shrimp. So I put steak and shrimp. And me being the ignorant dude from the hood, I put the N instead of the IN. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, Tomcat's Twitter came out. Holla at Tomcat, man. You hear me, man? That's one of the biggest bridges in the world.
Already.
Yeah.
Tomcat, boy. You hear me? Steak and shrimp. And push come to shove, I called that number, and it's crazy because he changed his number every month. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Holla at Metro BCS. Cricket. So I called him. He goes, it ain't even rained 2 times. It rained 1.5 times. You hear me? I said, man, you know what? And I had 2 beats from, what's them dudes? The Southside's the Riz that made the beat. Just Beats.
Just Beats.
I had 2 beats. Holla at Ace and 1C, man.
Yeah,
you hear me?
yeah.
Man, like, they gave
That
me
boy
2
cold.
beats. Mm-hmm. And the first beat was that I sent Tomcat was that to like No Tomorrow and shit, right? So Push come to show. I said, man, you know what? I ain't wanna Lucky Luke. No disrespect to my big bro Lucky. His budget was it was too much. You know what I'm talking about? My partner emailed that dude. I said, man, how much he said? Oh, man, he said, woo woo.
Lucky ain't never told me he worked with me. He giving me that price. So I'm like, nah,
so
I can't
he gave
fuck
me
with
that price, huh? There wasn't no retails, the whole thing. So push come to shove, I called Tomcat Rang and I said, hey man, this Tomcat, yeah, that's me. What's how much on the future? He said, You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna tell the price, but you know, he said, woo woo. And I said, well, the hook, this much. Bet. So how I send you the money? PayPal. I said, what is that? Remember, I didn't have a credit card. I didn't know what was PayPal. I didn't have Instagram. I still don't have Facebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not no more. I got a link. So I need some more money, deposit some more money. Cash at me. You heard me, Rollie, 87. So push come to shove. He goes, so what you got? I said, I got cash. You know what I'm saying? So PayPal, I said, you know what? My partners from the pen always tell me about the PayPal shit. The green dot. Remember the green dots and shit, right?
Yeah.
So holla at my niggas from TDC, man, penitentiary all over and shit, my niggas at the feds. So push come to shove, I got the green dot for 7-Eleven. I put some money in there. So in my first time speaking to Lucky, he's like, hold up, talk to Lucky. What's up, man? I said, I got the card that says PayPal on it. I got this much money on it. He's like, you don't have a PayPal? I was like, no. You ain't got a credit? No. Then what you got? Say, I got cash. You ain't got a bank account? I ain't got no bank account. Okay, bet. Then what I ain't got nothing. I said, man, tell you what, man. Deposit that money in my bank. You know, I said, bet. So I want to go deposit that money in the bank. I left the bank. The beat was so hard. The beat was hard. The beat hard enough.
Yeah,
on my mama, that bitch had 800,000 views.
Yeah. Damn.
Holla at that boy, Big C's. He took it down. I don't know why he took it down, but holla at Big C's. That bitch had 100,000 plus.
Damn.
Hater Proof. What's up,
Hater
baby?
Proof. You hear me? One of the D-Town legends too. Texas legend.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, he loved the beat so much that he called me back and said, man, how come you don't want me on the feature? I said, man, you charge too much, big bro. You charge, man. You know, I don't want one album just to say I got an album. You know? And he goes, how much you got in your pocket? I said, I got this much. I tell you what, go back to the bank and deposit that money when I get that chunk me something. I said, bet. So I did that woo. Next day, Tomcat hit me up to my say, what you told Luck? I said, nothing. Why? That nigga got on the hook. I said, what? Yeah, he got on the hook and woo. Now he want to put on the album. Bet. Push come to shove. So boom, that being said, they pulled up in front of my grandma's house. You hear me right there in the Grove. So when he seen me, he's like, damn, I should have charged you this much. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we had the Chino Leans, Cream Street. Like, damn, I should have charged you this much. Boy, you know how to play it. You know how to say, you know how to play it. So with that being said, Tomcat, you know, Tomcat from a little country town. So he from H-Town, but his people from a little country town right there by D-Town. So he had to go to court and shit. You know, I took care of him and stuff like this. And then he called Lucky. He was like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Woo. Rollie what that is. No,
Yeah,
you know
you real one.
you know what I'm saying? But he came to the hood, woo. He checked me out one time. And he loved the song. He liked the verse. And we're in front of the spot, me and Tomcat and my kinfolks and shit. And Lucky hit him up talking about he was finna do a show in Denver. He had a tour in Colorado. And you man, holla at Tomcat, man. If it was for him, I wouldn't even be right here on this couch talking to y'all. I wouldn't even be having royalty checks. I wouldn't even be having publishing checks. Thanks to Tomcat. It's because of him, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw you showing him a bunch of love when he got out.
Oh, yeah. Holla at my cousin Low Key Macadocious too, man. Greedy World. You hear me?
Yo.
And so he was right there on the phone. He like, hey, can Rollie come? He was like, man, you know what? Yeah, we got that song together. Bet. And that was it. That was it. Like I said, organically.
Yo.
Organically. Next thing you know, we trapping out the airports.
Hey, when it's meant to be, it happens.
Catching flights.
You know, I want to add this, man. Like the thing with Rollie, like, you know, again, like he's the one that told me, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Well, you got to see this man work in the studio, man. Like he don't write shit.
I don't even work. I don't. I ain't working.
But man, you know what I'm saying? He just makes you motherfucking be like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's having fun with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's
Well, Lucky Luciano, I make it look easy.
You know what I mean? It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But it goes back to that one story that, you know, when I was in the studio with Pimp, Slim was there from 112. And he tells the story, right? He was
Holla
like,
at Peaches and Cream.
Yeah, man. Hey, dog. Hey, I was, again, dog, you know what I'm saying, kicking it with the stars.
You know how many babies I tried to make with that?
Yeah. But he tells a story, right, that they're in the studio, and there's Biggie and Jay-Z in the studio, right? And he says, we're listening to music. About 12 tracks happen. And then Biggie gets up and he's like, yo, man, let me record. And everybody's like, what the fuck, hell? Like, he was writing all in his head.
Yo.
And Jay-Z that day said, you know, this from 112, right? Slim telling us, he was like, that's when Jay-Z
Bad boy artist.
Yeah, decided not to write ever again. Hell, like, you know what I'm saying? He was going to write everything on his head.
Yo.
No motherfucker, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Blast. He does that shit.
Already.
I let Blast.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Writes in his head, hell, man. You know, I got a hot record, man. I was just telling my man Vegas, man, with Big Gemini.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you got to hear this record.
I let Gemini.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
Big
like,
Gemini. He's supposed to be out here in Houston, ain't he?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
He told me next.
Holla at Mo Hustle.
Because he's in Phoenix tonight. So you know what I'm saying? He told me, he was like, you know, he's in Phoenix. So we got this record, man. It's like, man, it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Like, you know, Jim comes with the
Oh,
hooks,
hell
boy.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Again, pleasure to, you know what I'm saying, be working with Rollie now, with Vegas. Like, you know what I'm saying? This
Boss.
man's wordplay is just, you know, he sent me a record the other day.
Boy, I'm a fan, though. I'm a fan, man.
Hey,
You hear
Bitcoin,
me?
he sends me Bitcoin, right? And he was like, you know, he's like, man, I don't think Dot's gonna like this bitch. I'm like, shit. I'm like, man, your wordplay is fucking sick, homie. So I'm going, you know what I'm saying? He was like, already. But the album, man, when you hear it, it's gonna be nice, man. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Like,
Be on the lookout.
Totally different, yeah.
Share Rollie, you done a bunch of collabs. You got like a favorite collab that you've done?
My favorite collab, man, was with Gunplay.
Rick Ross's artist?
Yeah.
Already.
Gunplay.
With Holla at Gunplay, man. That boy real. Too real, man.
Already.
That boy too real. You hear me? He don't take pictures with little kids, man. Hey, holla at boy Gunplay, man. You hear me? It's going down, baby. Shit.
So what you got coming up next, Rollie?
Man, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming out.
Oh, new record with ESG, baby?
Oh, I got that new record, man. It's already out on digital platform with EG. It's called Speeder, man. We
Yeah, I
finna
was
do
checking that whole out.
Oh,
On the way over
yeah.
here.
We freestyle. Like I said, organically. I didn't call Big Brother. I didn't, you know, he holla at Baby Sam, because he's real cool with my partner, Baby Sam. He's with GT Digital. You know what I'm saying? He's a GT Digital artist. So, you know, he came to D-Town and he laced me over ESG. One of my partners was gonna do a feature with him, and I was like, man, you know what? I already got him out here. We got some chemistry already boiling up. Let's mix it in the pot, and we mix it in the pot, and whew, you hear me?
Dope.
Scorched, and we freestyle the whole song.
Nice.
Holla at the boy Martian. He did the cover too on Speeding.
And you know, he says organically, right? Because Rollie don't go looking out for features.
No,
Yeah.
man.
You know what I'm saying? If it happens, it happens. So.
Hey, I've been trying to get a Rollie feature. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go. Let's fuck this interview. Let's go do it right now.
Rolls like, if it happens, it happens. But it ain't gonna happen
Organically.
today.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Oh yeah. And I got off that Masters coming out, man. I'm finna have a album release party in Houston.
Nice.
Album release party in Houston, man.
Already.
Everybody from H-Town, D-Town, whole Texas, whatever.
Shit, let me know, bro.
We'll be out there. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, H-Town though.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
nigga D-Town doing that.
Already.
I
Yeah.
love H-Town. I love Texas, period. San Antonio, Austin, all the Little Rock. No, that's Arkansas. My bad.
Hey, speaking of album release party, man, we did one for the Area 214, right?
Classic.
Hey, that album
Legendary.
jamming, bro.
Hey,
That
I
album
appreciate
jamming.
it. I appreciate it. Hey,
Legendary.
for the first time, man, you know what I'm saying? That's when you really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, like, I guess yourself as an artist, right? Because
we having fun with it.
Right. But you're kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? You're throwing your own event. You're hoping you sell tickets.
Yeah.
You're hoping you make this money back.
Yeah.
You're hoping, you know what I'm saying? Like, and man, we sold out, baby. Like, I was just like, what the hell?
Hey.
Boys call it fire marshals. You hear me?
Yes.
Hey, speaking on that, Boss Vegas.
Woo. OG.
The first time we ever threw our own show, Latin Embassy in Tuco, we decided to unite.
Yeah.
And throw our own show because we got tired of promoters fucking us and all that. So
I remember that.
you
You
shout out to the
dog.
boys Tuco.
What
So
up,
on
Tuco?
Kane to Win, we heard this hot new group, Mexodus.
Yeah.
It's the first time y'all got played.
Facts. About a 2002.
Yeah, about 2002.
2002, yeah.
And so
Like
we
it was
hollered,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Like it was yesterday.
Shit, we hollered at y'all
20 years
boys.
ago.
We hollered at y'all boys and got y'all on that show.
Hey, a funny story. Hold on, I dropped my gun. Hold on. Hey, real story though, man. Facts, man. I remember running into my boy A.C. Loke.
Yeah.
Shout out to A.C. Loke, man. The other half for Latin Embassy, and he was like, "Yo, man, we just came back from I think it was San Antonio," and he's like, "Man, we sold about $3,000 worth of CDs." I'm like, "What? How the fuck did you do that?" Just hand to hand. That set the spark, bro. It's funny.
Yeah.
In motion, and we went on a sale from 2003 to about 2007, 275,000 CDs, boy.
Amen.
Out here, trunk,
Let's
hand
go.
to hand, bro.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you guys, man. I remember that. Y'all was there. We was there.
Already.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny, Vegas, right? That like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would he have to lie about those numbers, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
got the invoices.
Yeah. No. But what I'm saying, though, is
And the
like...
paperwork.
Because it's like... That's how much, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember these guys. I was just told
Facts.
them, I got goosebumps when, you know what I'm saying, another, you know what I'm saying, podcast, you know, got the group together.
Shout out to Elms, welcome
You
to
know
Elm
what I'm
Street.
saying?
Shouts
you
out
know,
to Elm
Mexodus,
Street.
and
I
I'm
fuck with
like,
Elm Street. Shouts out to them.
Yeah. You know, I'm like, oh shit, Mexodus. I was like, man, I remember these kids, hell, man. Like, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it was refreshing, bro, when I heard y'all sound.
Yeah, I was
But
like,
that shit was hard.
So check game. So right around that time when we was getting inspired, it's funny, man, because I was hearing M Dot on the radio, and back to his story when they were like, man, this is dude. He goes by the name of Eminem. So I remember we was on Greenville Avenue, man. They had a concert and they was announcing y'all boys, and the crowd went crazy. I was like, yo, man, we got to get it. You know, we got to get on, bro. It's time. So that kind of got us in this whole little spirit of taking it to another level. See, I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised Oak Cliff, but I grew up listening to like Wu-Tang, Nas. I grew up listening to the East Coast records. So my wordplay, I always wanted it to be on another level, and I love Texas shit. But I remember somebody telling me, "Yo, Vegas, man, you go hard, bro, but you ain't saying shit." I said, "What you mean?" He's like, "We're from Texas, bro. You know what I mean? You got to speak to the people." So I learned to keep it lyrical, but a motherfucker understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
I think I see a lot of artists nowadays, you know what I'm saying, doing that same thing where you're taking it to another level, bro. Like, your city no longer defines who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Shit, you could bring the international sound, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. So people don't know you been on Ozark.
Yeah.
You been on motherfucking
my
Queen of
man.
the
Queen of the
South.
South, Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Dang, I forgot about that. Bad
Yeah,
Boys for Life.
yeah.
Man, my boy put it
Let's
down.
not forget.
So how did you get linked in with acting?
About 2015, when I had my daughter, I kind of took a step back, but I have a good partner of mine named DJ Reeve. Shout out DJ Reeve, man.
Man,
Funhouse DJs.
motherfucking
Man.
legend, bro. Rest
So-
in peace, Hollywood too.
Yo, rest in peace,
yes,
Hollywood,
yes,
man.
yes.
K104. So, my boy Reeve was linked in with the Hitman DJs, and they linked in all across the U.S. So he's like, "Yo, Vegas, man, I got some shows in L.A. and Hollywood. Roll with me. I'm gonna introduce you as the opener, and let's see where this goes." I'm like, "Nigga, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I got the first fucking plane to L.A." So I'm out there in L.A. and we doing our thing. My boy J Flow was with us too. So check it out, man. You meet people out there. You go for something else, and doors open.
Yeah.
Different doors open. Next thing you know, we got
Good people.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you
Let's
got people
go.
like, Hey, they're like, yo, man,
Not to great people. To
the good people. Hey, so he's like, yo, man, hey, you ever do some acting? You ever play this? I said, Dog, that's what I do. So, you know. So anyways, man, you meet people, they know people. They invite us out to do independent projects. And from there, you meet other people. We met my good boy Johnny from Atlanta. What up, Johnny? When he first met us,
Atlanta Johnny.
you know what I'm saying? When he first met us coming off from the LA project, he's like, hey, man, you know, I fucks with y'all, man. You know, you want to be in Bad Boys 3 as a extra? I said, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. So my boy Johnny's been plugged into the movie game, and he was shooting a movie called The Mule with Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My boy Leacock on there. Hell
So
yeah.
there's a scene where he's right next to Clint Eastwood, and you know he's a thugged out Mexicano in that scene. So he kind of opened the doors for us, man. He was like, yo, man, I come for y'all boys. Y'all came all the way from Dallas to do this independent project in Atlanta. Y'all want to come back for this Bad Boys 3. They were doing what you call a herd call. So it's a club scene. So they need to fill the whole club up. And they're like, yo, man, you know, we need some Latinos. Y'all come down to Atlanta. That's where we're shooting. Me and J-Flo, we caught the first plane to Atlanta. So we there. So we shooting for Bad Boys 3. And there's this part where they told us, hey, man, you got to stay right here. You got to stand right there. And I'm like, man, fuck this area, man. All the action's up there. They shoot. So I was like, man, I'm from Dallas, nigga. I'm finna move around. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this spot. And then I started coming on all the scenes. The director's like, hey, you, who are you? Weren't you just down there? Why are you doing up here? I said, man, this the club, man. Everybody move around. We don't stay. We don't stay in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but
Like this real acting.
you hell yeah. Hey, y'all want me to bring the real shit to the camera? Yeah, for real. Hey, I'm gonna serve a pack here. I'm gonna serve a pack over there. But long story short, Eternal, that shit led to another opportunity with Ozark, which my boy Rico was with me. We flew out to Atlanta again, got into Ozark, and we showed up. And they're like, yo, man, you gotta dress a certain way. I said, fuck that, nigga. I'm gonna dress how I dress. And so I pulled up, and they're like, hey, you want to play a rapper? I said, fuck yeah, I want to play a rapper. That's what I do.
I am a rapper. What the
Hey, so
what the fuck?
man, to make a long story short, I think everything's about chance, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're at the right place at the right time, and you just fucking say, let's do it. It takes a little bit of sinvergüenza
Yeah.
to get where you need to get. Because if you don't open your mouth,
Yep.
how no
Those mouths
motherfucker you
don't
gonna get
get
where you
fed,
at?
they say.
You feel me?
You know,
Yes, sir.
it's funny he tells that story, right? Because when in LA, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's opportunities everywhere, left and right.
Every
you know
corner.
what I'm saying? Like, and we went to the beach, you know what I'm saying, with one of my homeboys. And this director walks up to us, and he walks up to me and my Buddha, rest in peace, baby. And he's like, hey, y'all the thugs?
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, we the thugs.
We the
man.
thugs.
So we get in the motherfucking movie set, and it was the show Pacific Blue. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Pacific
Yeah.
Blue, you know, with the cops on the bike and shit.
Yeah.
And we're like, hell yeah, we the thugs. Yeah. So we get in there, right? And they're like, hey, you know, they finally caught on to us, and they were like, nah.
He said, where my check, though?
Yeah, bro.
Where my check?
Hey, you gotta play the part, man. The world is a stage.
Oh, yeah.
You just gotta play your part. And the funny story about Queen of the South, I was doing Uber one year. I got into that motherfucker when you were making like $150,000 a year on Uber, bro. Like you was trapping out that motherfucker. About 2015, I picked up Snow, the products manager, and they were on the way to the set of Queen of the South. I said, man, where are y'all? So y'all going over there? And he was with the casting director. So when I dropped them off at the spot, they're like, hey, man, you ever done any extra work? I said, yeah, I'm right behind you, bro. I'm walking right behind you. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. So I was supposed to play a mental institute, like a mental patient, bro. They had a robe, nigga, some whack-ass sandals. I was supposed to act like a crazy motherfucker. I was like, man, I don't know about this, but fuck it. My foot's in the door.
Right.
And so when I pulled up, the nigga's like, hey, man, you want to play a mob enforcer? I said, yeah, nigga. That's me.
That's what I wanted.
That's
Let's do
like
it.
me.
Give me a gun. Yeah, man.
So now that you got a taste of acting, what do you enjoy doing more, acting or the whole rap shit?
Music, bro. Music is my first love. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me happy. Acting's dope. and acting pays. You know that Netflix cut them checks.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? But rap is my first love, man. That's why I'm here with these great gentlemen right here, Rollie, M. J Flow, Rico, the music, baby.
Yeah. So you got Parkland Baby coming up next, right?
Parkland Baby drops probably about fall. And the new single off of Parkland Baby is called Luca Magic.
Hey, shout out to the boy Luca.
Parkland Babies. My Parkland Babies at, man.
Mesquite Community Hospital.
Boy, that nigga real as a motherfucker.
Hey, I was born in Plano AC8.
You know what I'm saying?
And the one they took down for real though. My daughter was born there, Pleasant Grove Hospital.
Oh, the old one.
Yeah, they took that bitch down though, man. But
man, shout out to all the people born out there in the D-Town,
Hey,
baby.
so what can we expect from the album though? Who you got producing? What features you got on there?
I got Smoke on the track producing.
Nice.
I got my boy Trade Foul. He from Oklahoma. He's the one who produced Luca Magic.
I let all my fans in Oklahoma, baby.
Yeah, Smokelahoma. What up, Stephen Ray?
Smokelahoma.
So,
Y'all better get it right. I know I'm not in the video, but y'all hear this raspy ass voice. Y'all better know. Listen. The Rico gonna tell you, Smokelahoma. Motherfuckers
Hey,
taking over. Thanks for the 1100.
speaking of Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Vegas, I got a record with Nitro. Remember Nitro?
Hennessy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nitro, man. I got a
Dope.
record with him. Dog.
Shout out to Nitro, man.
I'm putting out a record with all the features. I was just telling Vegas, man, with all the features that I got, man, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of features that didn't get to see, you know, the light of day, right? But it's a nice record with, you know what I'm saying, with Oklahoma artists,
Facts,
Nitro,
man.
man. Like,
Man,
Go ahead,
no,
Vegas.
Nate, man. I'm gonna let you finish, man. But it's just a beautiful thing, Eternal. I got the Parkland Baby. I got the project with Rollie, Dot. I got the Luca Magic single with Rico.
Yeah.
I got tons of songs from my boy J Flow. We actually ripping the stage tonight at the
Finally
East End Brew.
dropping some Latin heat.
Yeah.
Finally.
Hey, man, them boys working, man, for real, straight up.
Yes, sir.
So this is to all of y'all. How do y'all feel about the Dallas scene and the way it's going right now?
Man, the Dallas scene is moving. It's moving like it's supposed to be moving. You know what I mean? Stay out my way. I'm
let
in
him
my
know.
lane, though.
Let him know,
I'm
Rollie.
in
Let
my
him
lane.
know.
I ain't worried about nobody. Don't worry about me. Just
Speak on
say,
Chief
just
Keef.
download all the music. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all. I'm in my own lane. Don't put me in no category. Please don't put me in no category. I'm not a rapper, so don't confuse me as a rapper. I'm a human being. You get what I mean? I ain't no rapper. I don't talk to rappers.
I talk to a lot of artists, right, that I'm like, man, did you see this list? You know what I'm saying? That they put out, you know what I'm saying? I guess, to me, it's their personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot tell me that, you know, so-and-so.
And it's a bullshit. It's a bullshit ass list. Yeah. I mean, we talked
Y'all
about
go
it.
get JVaz started. Y'all go get JVaz started.
Don't get me started about this fucking list.
But, you know, but it's crazy to me. And then, you know, saying like this.
You know what I'm saying?
To me, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, you know, this generation is so easily influenced. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I talk to the OGs in the game. Even Rollie sometimes tells me like, hey, you know, Primo, just, you know what I'm saying, this just be you, right? Because it's like, I'm like, wait a minute, man, where is the part, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when I hear, I was the first one to do this. I was first one to rip in Spanish, and I was first one to, you know, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. One, I'm older than you, so I gotta be the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one, right? You know, but it's like sometimes it does get to me because that's just the rapper in me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even though, you know what I'm saying, we're doing an album together, our job is to be like, if he hears me go first, he's gotta eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, Dot, I love you, but I'm going in.
in.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Rollie. You know what I'm saying? It's just the rapper in us for us to be that competitive, right?
I just
And it's just being competitive alone. Because I was telling Never Die the other day, I was like, bro, when I started podcasting 5 years ago, people didn't even know what the fuck podcasting was.
facts.
Right?
People were asking me like, is it free? What is podcasting? Where do I listen to it?
Right.
Is it like radio? So then everybody else and their mama started podcasting. And I remember I was so focused on trying to be better than them. And I remember my ex-girlfriend at the time, she would be like, fuck being better than them.
True.
Just be the best version of JVaz that you can be.
Man.
Right.
5 years later, half of them ain't even podcasting no more. Shit, here we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro,
Man,
but
that's
that's
facts,
why
bro.
that's why consistency is such an important
Exactly.
thing in this music game, because you kind of take a break for a while, for a couple years, and then people forget.
Oh.
So then
Oh,
you
yeah,
got to
they'll
come
forget
back
quick.
and remind them. But that's why we doing shit like this, so that way we can talk to people and let
Immortalized.
people know who is who, what's what. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you something, Eternal. You know, I'm glad that I got, you know what I'm saying, I know my man's, you know what I'm saying, put this whole, you know what I'm saying, showcase together, you know, performing, you know, Vegas, you know what I'm saying, like you know, everything. He was like, yo, we got an interview, and I was like, with who? Oh, Mr. Never Died, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, hell yeah.
excited.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. And you know what I'm saying, when you started hitting me like, hey, you know what I'm saying, so you did this and you did that. To me, this was like, you know what I'm saying, because we kind of touched a little bit of subject, right, with Elms, you know what I'm saying, shout out. You know, but it's so
Street.
much history, you got to do a part 2.
Oh yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the only thing that I say as far as this podcast when you do.
Part 2.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, you know, sometimes you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's like that ass whooping, I guess, that you give this
To
little
remind
young,
your ass.
this little younger, like, hey, wait a minute, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Hell, like,
facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like
And
watching
to touch on what M's saying, the Dallas scene right now, I'm proud of it, man. They're making progression, and I say that because I was a little D-Town, man. Everybody out there in D-Town doing their thing, especially y'all youngsters out there, man, really holding it down for the D. It's too many to name, but I'm proud of the youngsters, man.
Yeah.
They're doing it. They're making their own wave. They splashing. They putting up the numbers. In the beginning, bro, I didn't get it. I was a little like, yo, man, what's going on? Just, you know, the new wave, man. But then I started to pay attention. I'm like, oof, man, some of this fucking young talent,
Hot.
they fucking doing it, man. So shout out to everybody that's progressing, evolving. That's what it's all about.
Hey,
baby.
and that's what I respect what y'all doing. Like, we got 3 motherfucking legends and different generations coming together and making shit happen. And I respect that for real, bro.
That's, you know what I'm saying, again, to show the younger generation, like how to do it. You
We
know,
got to
maybe-
lead by example, bro.
Yeah, and maybe they can even take it a little bit more further.
Yeah, facts,
than, you know what I'm
facts.
saying, than we did. 'Cause,
Y'all
you know,
kicking down them doors right
Yeah,
now, and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what the city needs.
It's like a proud parent, right? You know what I'm saying? You want your child to be bigger than, you know what I'm saying, your success or whatever.
facts,
right?
facts,
So
facts.
yeah, you know, like Vegas said, man, these youngsters are getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like he said at first, I was like, what the hell is this hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I come from the, you know, the lyrical, the Nas, the, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Eminems, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm like, what the hell is this? But, you know.
Is there any names that y'all can think of to shout out that we need to be looking for coming out of Dallas?
The young,
The Big Boss Entertainment, Yazzie Nicole, G Love, of course.
G-Love,
we
you know what I'm
watching
saying?
what she doing.
Anna
Maze,
she's dope, though, man.
Crystal Poppin.
Poppin'.
There's
My
a lot
boo,
of artists,
yeah.
man. My boy Rich Essay back from D-Town. My boy, hey, hold on. My boy Brown. My boy Brown Money Music. He doing his thing out there in Dallas right now.
XB Valentine, you know what I'm saying?
XB Valentine.
You know,
XB,
hey,
yeah.
man, her and Crystal got this dope record.
Facts.
Oh
It's just
yeah,
like-
we was talking about it on the show.
I let my nigga Smoke Gotti, man. Smoke Gotti, real talented dude. You know Smoke.
I still owe you that
Smoke Gotti. Hey, real talented dude, man.
And you know, speaking of those two artists, man, XB and Crystal, I got 2 records with them, man.
Dope.
Oh man, that, you know
Dope.
what I'm saying? Like they nice, you know.
Yeah.
That's why, and I want to continue, you know what I'm saying? Like just me, you know, the female rappers, you know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing, and I want to touch more on you know what I'm saying, touching their lane, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, again doing a record with hopefully Z Love, Animes continue, you know what I'm saying? There's another artist out here. I don't know if she's from Houston or Austin, Miss Gold.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she from
That's my other
Austin.
boo, yeah.
A youngster that's coming up out of Dallas right now that's hot. Real quick.
Hot youngster.
Latino. No disrespect. I'm a Latino.
If you can't remember real quick, I'm gonna let you hold that thought. I want to say what's up to Goon, FMF Goon from Fort Worth. He's doing his thing right now. I've been watching him. Leo Pasture from the North Dallas. I've been watching them. They doing their thing. Yeah, Leo Pasture. Gutter. I think Gutter. Who? OT. Oh, Mexican OT.
Oh yeah.
5 Mexican OT.
Be held, man, for that record deal. In the
Man,
scope, right?
proud.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Proud
be
of
out
you.
there Sunday.
Live too.
Proud of you, baby.
So now back to this question. Not a Dallas artist, but this guy really fucking impressed me, man. And if y'all haven't heard of him, you know what I'm saying, Google him, YouTube him. Monster Orduno. I think he's from Wichita.
Holla at my boys from Wichita.
Hey, he's a beast.
Already.
Can sing Latino. Can sing like a motherfucker. And can rap. And I'm talking about like Nas rap.
Damn, that's
Not
what's
no
up. I'll
fucking,
check him
you know
out.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Monster Orduno. I got a record with him called Imagine. He's singing on it. He's not rapping, but we'll get to that, you know,
Nice.
like that record later.
Nice.
But one of the youngest, you know what I'm saying, that I've seen, like, and he should have been signed already.
Hey, and shout out to Triple D Triller and K-Pac in this motherfucker too. Well, they ain't in this motherfucker, but shout out to my boy.
K-Pac.
Yeah.
K-Pac.
K-Pac. Actually, he's the one shooting the big tuck in my video.
Not
Nice.
a stain on me.
Yeah, the big money video. So
When's the video? When's the video shoot?
Man, hopefully Monday.
When he come back from
I was about to
Mexico,
say, we'll
nigga.
go out there, but
When he come back from Mexico.
Hey, let's
Hopefully
go.
Monday. If not,
Let's
if,
go.
If something changes, I'll let y'all know, man. Because you know,
If something
Hey, I
changes,
can
let me
make it
know.
out there
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to DJ China Lee too.
Yeah, shouts out to her. Shouts out.
Shout out, baby. A lot of talent in the room.
How do y'all feel about these lists? Well, first of all, fuck that list. Y'all know how I feel about that list. But how do y'all feel about this list and not having that many D-Town artists, being that you guys know the talent that is out there?
So was the list? What was the list comprised of? Like what Texas
I think it was
artists?
like Friends.
The hottest Latino
I think it was
artist
based on
in
Friends.
Texas.
Well, you
No,
know,
it's supposed to be
there's
hottest.
There's different ones, right?
Hold on. Is this Real Tune TV?
Real
Listen.
tune,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. There's
So let me just.
Yeah, Real Tune. That's my boy.
there's different lists, right, that come out
All the
when
time.
they do the Dallas one, right? Even when they did, you know, and Rollie was like, he's the one that commented, right? Rollie commented, nigga, him got Digger here, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the top Pleasant Grove artist, and you don't get mentioned. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, hell, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know what I'm saying? I go back to like, you know what? Man, I don't even fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that list to me is maybe.
Bro, look
your
at
favorite artist,
look
you
at
know
the
what I'm saying?
legendary career that you had. Like, fuck a list. You know what
Well,
I'm
it's
saying?
Right.
Listen,
right.
hey, it's how I feel about the list.
And that's what my man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'll be like, yo, dog, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, dog, don't even fucking sweat
Yeah.
that. But again,
And the reason he
competitiveness
says
in me,
that
you know what I'm
is,
saying, is
I feel the same way. I think a list is always biased. I think they're always
Very
a
biased.
homie of a homie who comprise the list of his favorite people, because you see people that you never heard of.
Yeah.
So it kind of is a little disrespectful to people that put in work. You know what I mean? So I got mixed feelings about the list, because sometimes I think it's bullshit. But then I ended up on a list one time, so I was like, hold on, this might be real.
This is pretty legit. No, but to keep it 1,000 with y'all, and this is something I've told Never Die, I try to be as honest as I can on this show.
Yeah.
And I've told him even off camera, I was like, bro, they put out, about 2 weeks ago, they had this convention where they had top 50 podcasts and radio shows. And I, as an independent JVaz show, was listed on there. However, it's nice. That's dope. But this goes just to show you how people that fuck with me put me on there, right? And they invited me to this event. But then I told him, I was like, bro, you know what's bullshit? Jedediah blows me out the fucking water. And Jedediah is not even on the list. I'm like, this goes to show you these fucking lists are bullshit. Because I would give my spot to Jedediah. Because bro, let's not act blind.
Give my spot to anybody. I don't want no spot, nigga.
Let's not act like I'm blind. Like I see what Jedediah is doing. I look
I won't
at
even
his
show it
numbers.
to the Grammys, nigga.
So do you, JVaz, do you think that list was comprised? You think they went off of history, or you think they went off of current relevance?
I don't think it's current.
Current relevance.
I don't think it's current.
Current
I don't think
relevance.
it's current.
It's young, the young.
Yeah.
They
As far as the music, you
who's the
mean?
old school? Who's the
Well, no.
legendary?
Or you talking about my list?
No. So as far as when you were nominated as
Top 50?
yeah,
I think it was more of I've created my name out
right.
here.
So it's current relevance. It's your current relevance.
I don't think it's current. I don't think it's current though. Because if it was current, they would have Jedediah on there.
I'm just saying though. Put like I said, put a Pleasant Grove original list, like a Pleasant Grove original back in the day artist types. They're doing the new artists now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think people go based off your name. I've
Yeah.
created my name out here to where people know who JVaz is.
Well, see, the reason
your name. There
the
you
reason
go.
I say that is because if you were nominated, me as an outsider looking in, not even an artist, just outside looking at podcasts, I would understand why you were nominated, because I have been seeing your visibility a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
you been putting this
Well,
shit.
here's the thing, because I am a fucking character, and I know that, and I do that shit on purpose. Like on my personal Facebook page, I make a big deal out of everything, and I fucking hype shit up, because I know that shit works.
Yeah, bro, but don't sleep on what you've done, bro. Like, you one of the originals. You had motherfucking legends in this motherfucker telling their stories that nobody else ever did. So don't fucking sleep on what the fuck you've done.
But it's not
I understand being humble, but you got to realize what the fuck you've done at the same time.
I'm gonna tell you what Eternal just said, and you know. Shout out to my wife, you know, saying she's probably gonna hate me for saying this, right? Hey, you know, Natalie, I love you, baby, but she's always the one telling me, stop fucking doing that shit. Stop fucking acting like you're the shit. Stop fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but that's the rapper in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I am the shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Bitch,
like,
you know I am.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and she's like, stop fucking doing that. You gotta be humble. And you know what I'm saying? It's sometimes fucking cursed to try to be humble. You know what I'm saying? Because then you feel like how you feeling right now, how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? When I see those fucking lists, I'm like,
bro, when you got radio play, that shit was unheard of. You couldn't get radio play, especially for fucking Mexicano, you know what I'm saying?
K104 97.9.
Video in rotation. Like, people can't understand what that felt like to see you on motherfucking rotation. And
you talking about 104, K104.
Yeah,
K104.
Shouts out.
Jay Cruz, what's up, baby?
Yeah. So it was like, I was just like, you know,
pass the tamales.
So driving over here, right? I'm telling my wife, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm at the point where I want to tell people and be proud to tell my kids this.
Yeah.
My grandchildren this. You know what I'm saying? Like even her, like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, because I didn't meet her as M. Dot. I met her later, right? Sure. You know, even telling her, like, look, this is what I've done now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And not so much bragging. But you know what I'm saying? That
But you put that work in, bro. You don't get there from not working. You worked hard for that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
How much bread it took, how much fucking sleepless nights. Like,
only.
Bro, you did songs with Pimp C, bro. You did songs with Pimp C.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Facts on me, facts.
And then the other day I get on there and I start seeing people voting for artists of who should be on the top 5 list, and then I see GT Garza lost to some dude that I have no idea who he is.
Brian, holla at my nigga Brian.
Yeah, and my thing is like, you know, GT is not on people's inbox talking about vote for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we basing these lists off? Because I know we want to do.
Holla at Joe Biden with the whole Andy with the gas and shit.
Hey, you know, and I think it goes back to, like, again, right? Like, I'm not, you know, from this generation where I got 60,000+ friends on Instagram and shit like that, right?
Hey, but you got 80,000 streams.
but you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think people are so hyped into that. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they look. Well, let's see how many friends he has.
That's why I'm taking out my Instagram, man.
Like,
I have a website that will show you how many of those friends are real and how many are.
Yeah. I've seen that website. You know, you can tell on the interaction.
Is that Vaz? Is that Footprint?
Yeah.
Is it Footprint?
It's a footprint. It ain't Footprint, but shouts out to
Hilario.
Yeah.
Fort Worth.
Shout out to all my people from India.
Hey,
Rollie.
They ain't got no shoes.
You know what I mean?
Hey, they be liking my shit.
What part? I don't give a fuck if you got a blue check, nigga. Give a damn you got a blue check, nigga. I got a blue check too, but not on Instagram, nigga.
Certified, not verified. God damn it.
Hey, man, but we appreciate y'all boys coming in
Thank
for
you,
real,
man.
man. Some
Bro.
motherfucking Texas legends.
Thank
Hey,
you.
yeah, we appreciate y'all, you guys
thank
stopping
you,
by,
fam.
man. D-Town in the motherfucking building. We got Microwave Rollie.
Appreciate y'all.
Talk to us.
Man, Microwave, man, y'all. Hold it down. Appreciate y'all for letting us come over here and talk to y'all, man. Appreciate Dallas legend, my nigga right here, Jay. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Holla at Hustle Town, holla at D-Town, holla at everybody, man. You hear me, from Texas to all over worldwide. Holla at my nigga Vegas, my nigga M. Dot, man. It's going down. My nigga J Flow. You hear me, Rico? It's going down, baby.
Man, hold the fuck up, man. I know what the fuck going on. D-Town in the building. Shout out to the JVaz show. My boy Eternal, M. Dot, Microwave Rollie, J Flow, G Love. Hey, man, we invading tonight, baby. We down at the Low East, the East End Brew with Bazaar.
East End, we see you there.
This loud Puerto Rican is called Rico, man. He go crazy, man.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate the opportunity. M. Dot, Rollie, Vegas, Rico. This is that boy J Flow, Mr. Freeze. You know what time it is,
If
man.
y'all bring a
be on the
bag,
look-
yo, we finna run out. I need some on the way home, please.
Where the green at, man? Hey, I'm vegan.
Hey,
Get that green.
Oh, and that Ranger's hat. That Ranger's hat.
Yeah.
He said he didn't have your size.
They got a small head, son.
I'll just end it,
Got
you know what I'm
taller,
saying,
son.
again, like, hey, appreciate the love, appreciate the opportunity. appreciate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, still blessed to still do this. You know, like you know what I'm saying, I feel blessed. You know, I tell a lot of people it's a hobby now because, you know what I'm saying, I'm having fun with it, but it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
So,
she gets expensive quick.
Yeah. So, you know,
Quick.
if you get an opportunity, you know, really show love. Check out all the social media of Rollie. Check out all the social media of Vegas. And, of course, myself. You still got Eternal, who's still ripping the mic. You know what I'm saying? My man Jay. You know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Really fucking, you know what I'm saying? Peep game. Show love. And, you know what I'm saying? Shit, streamers, baby.
Hey, man, I love to see them Dallas boys in H-Town putting it down, man. Straight up. Much respect to y'all, for real.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, once again, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check us out on all streaming services. Your boy JVaz, Mr. Never Die.
Texas Underground Radar.
Texas Underground Radar.
Know
Let's
what it
go.
is.
Texas motherfucker. Texas motherfucker. Texas motherfucker. Texas motherfucker.